Okay, guys, looks like I am live. And you know what? I didn't even know if I was going to have time to do a live stream today, but we were so busy today, weren't we? Wendy and I were so busy all day in the nursery. It was crazy. We put up another new snake rail cedar fence. We put in new gates, and she took a good tumble too. So I got that on video. You'll have to watch for Wendy's tumble. Wendy takes a tumble, and I did laugh my hiney off because, and she didn't get hurt. If I did the same thing, she would have laughed hiney off too.
I would have laughed.
You would have laughed because
But you didn't even help me up.
no, I couldn't help you up. I couldn't get down there. She says I didn't help her up. Well,
fell
she
down
was.
the hill.
There's no way I could help her up. She fell down the hill, and I'm not going to risk my life to go down there and help her up. I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
She had a soft landing because I had a bunch of rolled up soft black mesh. So she landed on the mesh.
I missed everything.
She missed everything.
Missed
She's
the
very,
potting
very
table.
lucky. She missed the potting table, the old lawnmower, real more hanging from the redwood tree,
Oh gosh.
and
It could have been bad.
could have been bad, but
It was bad.
it was hilarious.
I'm sure I'll have a big bruise.
I wish I would have got her rolling down the
Oh,
hill, but I
gosh.
got her at the bottom of the hill. It was
I
good.
fell. It was like going down head first and falling and.
Anyway, you know what? We screwed around with that fence for a little bit until we got it right, but the fence looks absolutely awesome. You got about 12 or 13 rails left. Hey, 12 or 13 rails left. Anyway, guys, current temperature here on Salt Spring Island at this end of the island is 21 degrees Celsius, and humidity is a little higher today at 51% humidity. And the current time here is 3:58 p.m. Pacific time here in the North Pacific on the Southern Gulf Islands. So, beautiful day. Looks like we got a little contrails or chemtrails. Hey, Wendy, look up there. Look in the sky right above. There's a video for you. Look right up in the sky there. I haven't seen that for a while. And over there, too. Look at there and up there. Look at up there and over there. Straight up. Cons and over there, too. It's bizarre. Yeah, I haven't seen those for a long time. That's really strange. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Beautiful blue sky, but you got some, we like to say chemtrails. People call them contrails. You know what I mean? Conspiracy theorists call them chemtrails. And I don't know. I haven't seen any jets fly by or anything, but you rarely ever see airplanes fly by anymore like jets. There's lots of float planes coming in and out of the Gulf Islands, but you rarely ever see jets go over anywhere, I guess, because travel is kind of down to a bare minimum, right? So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day out there. I see Palms USA got the package we sent him. He won the last YouTube draw, and he just received his package. Unfortunately, the agriculture slash customs US took the palm seedlings out. So maybe I won't be able to send palm seedlings to the US anymore. It's kind of a bummer. I've never had a problem, but it seems like things are changing in the world. And they absolutely opened up the package I sent them and removed the bare root, washed and cleaned palm seedlings. Unbelievable. That is really annoying. So he got 2 stickers, one of Wendy's art cards, and some cool beer soap that actually was broken. I saw when he opened it up. So that actually got broken in transit. But anyway, better late than never. He did get it. And I'm glad you did get it. And I'm sorry you did not get the palm seedlings. Oh, well, if you ever visit us here on Salt Spring Island, you can we'll give you some and you can sneak some back. Cheers to you. I hear a guy mowing his lawn on the other road over there. There's a gravel road beside us over there. And so that's one thing I never have to do here is mow lawn because we have zero lawn, folks. I mow lawns at work for a living in the parks department. I mow sports fields. So last thing I want to do when I come home is mow lawn, right? So we have no lawn to mow. It's better that way. We just have lots of gardens and pathways going through the gardens, and it's very low maintenance. Our garden is extremely low maintenance. Hey, right on. Yeah, I'm glad you got it. I saw the video. I commented on. I'm sorry to see that Customs took the palms out of there. I mean, I don't know what's going on with those guys. I put specifically on there, cleaned, washed, indoor use only. I always put indoor use on there, so they usually slip by. But you know what I mean? They're getting really picky these days, and that happened. That's happened a couple of times before. Florida, I can't send palm seedlings there anymore. Who else is here? You are here, white with dreamy eyes, Dave. So anyway, we've been busy all day in the palm nursery. We put in really beautiful metal gates, and we put in more snake rail fencing. I don't know what Customs. Thanks. I'm glad you got all the other stuff. And it's upsetting because you know what they're going to do with those palms? One, they're either going to take them home and plant them in their own garden. Maybe it was a palm nut that took them, or two, they're going to destroy them by incineration. That's what happens. They burn them or throw them in the garbage, right? But I think they're probably going to burn them, which is really sad because I sent you some really nice hybrid seedlings. So I'm thinking, you buggers, you doing stuff like that really sucks. I think that was U.S. Customs. Yeah, it is U.S. Customs. It was U.S. Customs that took them. So if you're ever up this way, Palms USA, and you visit Salt Spring Island, I'll give you some seedlings, and you can try sneaking them back or something. Put them in your pocket. If you look like a good guy, you're going to slip through customs. If you look like me, they're going to check every pocket and every orifice on your body, right? You know what I mean? If you're all tatted up like me and you look a little sketchy, they're going to make you go through the full body scanner. And that's what they always do to me. Wendy just slips right through, and they always check me out. I put my passport in the little machine, and my picture comes out with a big X through it. Honest to God, truth. And they say, you come over here. And they always check me out. Anyway, I'm glad you got it, Palms. Yeah, so her art is on all these cards, right? She makes these art cards, and that is her artwork. So that was actually a full canvas that she sold, right, from the gallery. So all of her artwork is on the cards. And a lot of people like to buy art cards. So, and she did design those stickers. They sell them at the stores here on Salt Spring Island. So the eagle one, of course, because the bald eagles are all over the place here, and I know you guys got them too. And then you can see the Southern Gulf Islands in the eagle's wings. No interest, man. Yeah, exactly. That's right. So, I mean, maybe I should be dressed like a priest or something. I should have the priest collar on, and then I could fill all my pockets, and I should have a Bible, and I should fill all my pockets full of palm seeds, and I would probably slip right through. Do you think that would work, Dave? What do you think? Or think not? They'd probably even be more up to check me. How much is a 5-gallon trackie? I don't know. Hey, Wendy. Wendy prices all the palms. I don't. She's in the nursery every day. What does a 5-gallon trackie go for? What? 70? Oh, 60. They're $60.
Get 2 in a pot, they're 70, and 3 in a pot, they're.
No one trusts priests either. I sure in heck don't. Yeah, so they're about $60. And I was going to say something. So the palm tree we moved 2 weeks ago, Scotty, my buddy Scotty and I, 8 feet of trunk on it. He was over on the mainland the other day because he's a firefighter and he works over there. So he saw one at a nursery with a smaller trunk, and it was over. So he says it was around $2,600 with a little bit smaller trunk than ours. $2,600. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? So I scored because we got it for nothing, right? Well, it cost me a case of beer for Scotty. I bought Scotty a case of beer. Scotty is a pretty awesome guy. And buddy Scotty there is going over to the mainland again, like I say, to work. And I got my buddy to pick him up a 5-gallon Trachycarpus wagnerianus palm because I have a friend on the mainland that has a Trachycarpus wagnerianus palm nursery where I used to live on the mainland in that area. And right near the U.S. boundary in southwest corner of Langley. So he grows waggies from seed. So he's got a 5-gallon waggie that my buddy from the palm side, he picked them up. But apparently Scotty wants 2 more waggies. And you can never have enough waggies. You're a Protestant? Good man. Protestant are much better. Much better folks. At least I know you are, that's for sure, because I've met you and I know you're a good guy. And I know your family are great people too. You're good. I can't wait till you come out to Salt Spring Island again. You know, there are some tourists here. We were at El Loco Taco the other day, 2 days ago, and there were definitely tourists sitting at the table next to us. And they say not to travel, but I have not seen those guys before at all, ever. And I recognize everybody on our island. They were definitely tourists. I can tell a tourist because they dress differently than the locals, put it that way. And they look like they're not from around here. So anyway, yeah. So my buddy, you saw the video. Wendy did a live stream yesterday when Scotty, my other buddy Scotty, came to cut down the 60-foot eucalyptus tree that is hanging over top of the greenhouse. 60-foot euc over top of the greenhouse, and Scotty takes the thing down. And I brought him over here 3 weeks to a month ago, and because nobody wanted to touch that tree because it was so sketchy. Scotty looks at the tree, says, "Yeah, I can do it. I can do it." Scotty likes a challenge. So he showed up yesterday, and I was at work, and I pull in from work, and he's got Brandon on the ground, guy helping him, another arborist, and Scotty's up there like a monkey in the tree, cutting the thing down. He's got ropes and pulleys, and not one branch touched the greenhouse. So they're all beside the greenhouse, the branches, and then he got it down to a certain height, and he pushed them over the palm tree and onto the driveway. Amazing. I want to get down to SSI very soon. Do locate. No, I don't think so. They probably don't like the ones that come in big camper vans. So if you're like in your vehicle, you got BC plates on it, nobody's going to know the difference if you're here, right? Nobody's going to know the difference. But if you park in town and you got a motor home or a camper behind your vehicle, yeah, they might get a little upset with you. I don't really care. I could give a rat's you know what. Isn't that the charter right? You should be able to travel wherever you want within your country. You know what I mean? So I know there's different areas designated for travel. So my area is Southern Gulf Islands and Vancouver Island. I'm not supposed to go to the mainland unless it's essential. So Scotty, my friend, works on the mainland because he's a firefighter. So he has to go to the mainland. If you have a doctor over there or something, you got to go to the mainland. And it's a long way. He says the ferry's 3 hours. It's about a 3 hour ferry ride from here to there, and he's on that ferry I think a couple of times a week. And yeah, that would burn me out a little bit, but I said, you know what, just relax and enjoy the scenery because the scenery through the Southern Gulf Islands is absolutely spectacular. And a lot of times you'll see whales, and if you're lucky, you'll see Dall's porpoise and the white-sided dolphins as well. Lots of dolphins out there and lots of killer whales. Just keep your eyes open. I've seen a lot of them out there over the years. Yeah. It's really cool when you see them jumping out of the water and breaching. And the dolphins, I mean, sometimes you'll see like a pod of dolphins and a lot of them. Yeah, they'll like you. You seem like a local to me. You're a pretty laid back dude, right? And yeah, no, it's a great place. And you know, we need the tourists here. We need tourists, and they say not to travel anywhere right now. But honestly, I don't know anybody that's got that. We'll say sickness. We're gonna say the flu. We don't know anybody that's got that flu because I got to watch what I say on here, right? Like I say, I watch the vagrants in the park every single day since this all started, since day one. I guess early March last year of 2020. Watch them every day. Very observant. And so this now we're over a year into it. And guess what? Not one of them have been sick. Not one of them has had the flu. And like I say, they break all the rules since day one. They pick cigarette butts up off the ground and smoke them. They pick them up out of public ashtrays and smoke them. They share joints. They share booze. They don't social distance. New ones join the group on a regular basis from parts unknown. They sleep together. They do this, that, and the other. And don't you think they should all be dead? I think so. But you know what? I go out and ask them, and I said, hey, and none of them have the vaccine either. I'm talking about the jab, right? None of them have the jab. And I asked them, I says, I look at you guys every day, and I've said this to you guys before. How come none of you guys are sick? No, none of us have been sick. We don't even know nobody that has it. We all feel great. It's like, and they drink all day long. They drink from morning till night. So, I mean, if anybody should have it, don't you think they should have it? There's something doesn't add up here to me. Something does not add up here to me. So anyway, like I said, I'm on the fence and I'll be last in line forever before I ever get it. So, and no offense to anybody that has it. Hey, it's all good. You know what I mean? So that's the way I feel. That's like I say, I'll be last in line. Camel. Hi there. Camel's in there. Right on. It is another warm day here in paradise. It is 72 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to go Fahrenheit for you and 51% humidity. And the current time is 4:10 p.m. So yesterday, I said it was around 20 degrees. It was actually 22 degrees Celsius when Scotty was up in the tree. So it was around 73, 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Scotty is an unreal arborist. If you ever needed a tree cut and you live locally, you want a sketchy or dangerous tree cut, he's the guy to do it. And like I said, watch his video. You go to YouTube and punch in Scotty's Epic Tree. SCOTTY''S. Scotty's Epic Tree. So Scotty took down the super sketchy old growth dead Douglas fir that was 150 feet tall in January 2014. And it is the craziest video. So he had a head cam on. So he climbs this thing and he takes probably about 30, 40 feet off the top of this thing when he's up 150, 200 feet, and you can see it falling down below. It is crazy. Dangerous, extremely dangerous. I mean, if they're pretty sure all that. I don't know. You wonder. I don't know, man. 79 or 60. Yeah, so not too bad. 79, nice. It's 70. Yeah, like I say, it's 21 here. So it's around 71, 72, something like that. It's really nice. I'm in the shade, blue sky, and it's been a really busy day in the nursery today. We've been working from morning until I just sat down about 20 minutes ago. It's been extremely busy. We got beautiful gates we put in. First thing I did was dig holes for the posts. I put nice driftwood posts in, and then we made a really cool eucalyptus side fence, and then we put cedar snake rails in another part of the nursery. 80, 83, 85. Colder than average still. Is it right, eh? Yeah, 79 is good enough for me. I really don't want it any warmer than this. To me, this is really warm. It feels really warm to me, and I'm glad I was working in the shade today down on the far part of the nursery. So uh, it's supposed to be, we're supposed to get some rain, I think Monday or Tuesday, which I pray for. I hope we get some rain. It's good for the island. Not cold here. It's probably warm up there. Imagine in Lytton, Dave, how warm it is in Lytton. It's probably really toasty there. Cheers to you, Dave. We're drinking a shaftberry, it's called. Shaftberry, what is it? 420 Brilliant Lager. Brilliant Lager. It's good beer. Yeah, very dry here too, Camel. I've been watering. It's been bone dry. Matter of fact, after this, I have to water the garden, but I haven't had time today. I did water the tree fern this morning. Forest fire reading is high, heading up to extreme. Yeah, ours is pretty consistent here. We can bank on dry weather at this time of the year. I got to check Lytton soon. Enjoy shop. TNT, cool. Right on. I bought a 15 pack of Rainier beer today. It was on sale for, I think it was like $18 for a 15 pack of Rainier beer, $18.99, something like that. But then with all the tax on it, it probably came to about $23. So there's lots of tax on booze. I enjoy a cold beer on a really warm day. And you know what? It is so nice out here right now. It's just very comfortable. One day it's desert, the other day it's tropical rainforest. Interesting, yeah. Very interesting climate. Well, this can be a winter wonderland in winter, that's for sure. But not at this time of the year. No, it'll have to be in the wintertime. That's the only time we're going to get winter wonderland weather here. My daughter is starting a new job Monday at her chosen field. Oh, what is it? What is she going to do? Cool. That is awesome. Good for her. It's nice when your kids are happy. My daughter works in the school system. She's a teacher's aide. She was working in early child learning, and she's got doing. I guess she's finishing up her last courses, or she might have graduated from Camosun College. South Florida, the only stable. Yeah, but you know what? Not really. I think Northern Florida, man, can get really cold in the winter too. Space Banjo 25. That looks like Benjamin. He changed his name to Space Banjo 25. Wow. Maybe I'll change my name. Should I change my name? Yeah, on your new account. Cool. You got to start uploading some videos. I don't know if you guys caught the live stream yesterday. Wendy live streamed the tree getting cut yesterday. The eucalyptus tree is pretty cool. She'll be an editor. Oh, cool. An editor at UVic as another year. Yeah, that is awesome. Good for her. That'd be fun. Very, very cool. So Space Banjo 25 is in there. That's an interesting name. Space Banjo. Why Space Banjo? Do you play the banjo? I made an because YouTube doesn't work anymore. Oh, it doesn't, eh? That sounds like my very first YouTube channel I made in 2008. I could never get into it, so then I made this channel. Garden of Twitty. Hey, everybody. Miss cutting. Oh, you missed the cutting down. Your mom loves eucalyptus. Well, I tell you what, that one was hanging over the greenhouse, so we had to get it cut. And anyway, you can see it as a full live stream, and I uploaded all the videos here. Wendy's got videos she shot of Scotty cutting it down too. And then we all sat down here and had a nice cold beer after. I don't know why, but I feel dry has a hard time naturalizing compared to other palms. Yeah, here it doesn't. It naturalizes like a freaking weed. Matter of fact, under some groves, there are literally thousands of palm seedlings growing up here in the North Pacific. There's seedlings growing all over our mother palms here. Like palmetto natural. Yeah, well, it's the heat and the humidity. That's why our climate's completely different up here. We're so different than you guys, it's not even funny. We don't have the extreme heat and we don't have the high humidity. Humidity we have in the winter when it rains. I'll check it out. Nice to have cold beer. Oh, it's nice. A cold beer on a warm day. It's around 71 or 72 degrees Fahrenheit here. It's quite nice and very sunny, blue sky. That might just, yeah, it's the spring here is nice. There's no bugs. You know what's nice about here? There's no bugs to bother. You can sit out here. There's no black flies. There's no horse flies. There's no mosquitoes. It's just so nice and relaxing sitting out here. And the temperature is nice. I don't feel, well, I'm under the umbrella, so it feels really nice. I'm under a patio umbrella right now. 80 Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's and it'd probably be humid there too. Yeah, you guys have extremes. Extremely hot in the summer and spring, and extremely cold in the winter. Your climate's like this. Our climate is like this. It's more consistent. Yeah, well, we have bees. We have lots of honeybees here, but we don't have any pests. There's no CMs. There's no black flies. There's no mosquitoes to bother us here. There's nothing. You can sit out here and enjoy a cold beer and have a picnic and not get smacking your legs or arms with mosquitoes and bugs bothering you. Extreme sports. Bees are great. I love bees. You like honestly, if there's yeah. Well, dry heat is good too, Camel. Humidity's up a little bit right now. It's 51%. So yeah, it's not humid here at all. It's so you would love this climate. It's so comfortable, man. It is so nice. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's look up into the sky. You can see the blue sky right there. It's absolutely gorgeous out. I love May. May is a nice time of the year. Palmetto likes extremes. Yep, they do like the heat. I know the extremes they like is heat. I can sweat enough water. No way. Here you don't sweat. It's like I say, it's pretty rare that you ever get a humid day here. Yeah, that's right. I enjoy what we have here. And when you go to Lytton, Lytton's a dry place too. It's dry and hot like a desert. So yeah, I don't know if I can handle that sweating all the time. And I know a lot of places have bugs too. I have friends that go to places on traveling in Eastern Canada or in Central Canada, says full of black flies, no CMs and mosquitoes. And that I don't like. I do not like to be pestered by bugs. I don't like it at all. I remember when my daughter-in-law moved up here from Southern Texas, and we're sitting on this sun deck right here, and she had her first barbecue with us, and she says, "You know what's nice about this place? You can sit out here without frying to death in the Southern Texas heat, and you're not getting bitten by bugs." And it's true. You don't get bitten by bugs here, and you can enjoy the temperature. It is. If I didn't have the patio umbrella, it's too hot for me. So I have the patio umbrella. It's nice. I would love the awesome planet. I would love living in the Central Valley. Awesome. What Central Valley? Which one? Which valley? There's lots of valleys. We have valleys here on Salt Spring too, and of course there's Annapolis Valley in Nova Scotia. Excuse the grammar. I'm writing quickly. That's okay. Hey Wendy, what's for dinner? Oh, in California. I love the California climate. I really do. If I could live in California, I'd probably live in northern coastal California, where the climate's not so stinking hot. You pay for good weather, and it's not cheap. Exactly, exactly, and that's why I live. I do live in this part of Canada, and you have to pay. You have to pay a lot to live on the islands and in Vancouver. But Vancouver's not for me. It's too busy. Sudan is a cool place. I've been there. Yeah, Sudan would be cool. It would be hot. It would be like desert, right? Desert. There's lots of date palms. And of course, there's a lot of other types of palms that grow in Sudan as well. But hot. It'd be like hot like Dubai. It would be hot like Iraq. It'd be hot like Kuwait, right? Really, really hot in Sudan. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people work in that. I really don't. How do you work in 100-degree heat? East African doom palm. Those are cool palms. I like them. Where have I seen those before? I'm trying to think if they grow in the arboretum up in Lyon. They might grow up in Lyon Arboretum. Yeah, I've seen a lot of species of palms. I know I've seen at least 600 species of palm trees. So I've probably seen East African doom palm. Yeah. Southeastern Sudan is tropical. Cool. So there's even more palm trees there. Right on. And if it's tropical, they probably really wouldn't like Phoenix Tech to live for. Vancouver is bad. Well, I was born in Vancouver, and I know you were too. And would I ever live in Vancouver? No, absolutely not. All of Egypt is tropical to space. Yeah, it is. And I know Egypt is more desert to me. When I think of Egypt, I think of desert, tropical desert. Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, I moved away from Vancouver a long time, like I told you guys ages ago. I moved away from Vancouver in 1968. I was 4 years old. Mom and Dad bought a place on Lulu Island, which is the big island, Richmond, next to Vancouver. And they bought like a little hobby farm there because Vancouver was too busy for them back in the 1960s. So we moved to Lulu Island, and we lived there for just about a decade. And then we moved to the southwest corner of Langley because it got too busy out there. And then Langley, and we always had a farm out in Langley. We had over 5 acres. And then from there, I moved to here. Western coast of Egypt on the Red Sea, yeah. So you were born in 68, and I moved away in 68. I moved away in late 1968. It would have been late October 1968. I moved away from Vancouver to Richmond. Southeastern Sudan, it was tropical desert. Cool. I'd like to go to Sudan. I'd like to see Egypt. I don't know if I'll ever travel again, though, because I don't have the jab. You know, if you don't have the jab, you probably can't travel anymore. So I probably will not be doing any more traveling because I ain't getting the jab. You know what I mean? They might grow Alexandria in sheltered. Well, they could probably grow a lot of stuff, even in Egypt. Washingtonias, Phoenix dactylifera, Brahia armata, Brahia edulis, other Phoenix palm, Sylvestris. I bet you would all grow in Egypt. Maybe even Bismarckia. I bet you Bismarckia would grow there. The winters go up. The winters go up to -20. -20 where? -20. What? Where's that? Where does it go to -20? Not in Sudan, does it? There's no way if it's subtropical, there's no way it goes to -20. I've never lived in Richmond. I lived in. Oh, yeah, okay. I know Haney. I used to call it Rainy Haney. Maple Ridge, Pitt Meadows, Rainy Haney. Oh, here, where you guys are, yeah. -20 easy. You've even been lower than that. Look at your record low temperature. I think the record low there's probably like -30. I bet you easily -30. I think the lowest temperature in Toronto was like -32 or something like that. Happened a long time ago, but it's really, really cold. Sahara Desert. No, Sahara Desert doesn't get cold. Yep, Rainy Haney. So I lived, you know where Langley is? I lived in the very southwest corner of Langley. Matter of fact, from up on the ridge, you could see White Rock, and we were right close to the Zero Avenue where I lived. And it was beautiful. It was really nice out there. And you know what I miss about Langley was so much abundance of water in the ground. We had a great wells. We had 2 wells and amazing soil. We had beautiful soil on our 5 acres. Record low here, state is -4. Okay, so the record low on our island is 5. 5 degrees. Not at this spot, but on our island. I love how dry it is in extreme cold. Yeah. Well, you know, often if we have a really cold snap from Alaska, it comes down really dry air. So it can actually be dry here too, believe it or not. Clear and cold. Langley was nice. Langley was a nice place. It was, you know, the town of Langley, the city of Langley is getting busy. Where I lived was in the township, and where I lived actually does not look any different than when I moved away nearly 30 years ago. And I moved there in 1976, and it doesn't look any different than when I moved there in 76, where I lived in South Langley. It's all farms. All the land is in land freeze. It's unbelievable. We had a beautiful piece of 5-acre property that was absolutely gorgeous, and a lot of palm trees. What's up, Joe? Sander, how's it going, man? Hey, I love your new planting, man. Your new palms look awesome. So Sander planted a beautiful Trachycarpus palm and a really nice Camarops palm. So check it out on his YouTube channel. Giving you a plug, Sandor. It looked really good. I was saying, hey, Sandor, my buddy Scotty was at a nursery on the mainland the other day. And you know the one we moved 2 weeks ago, the big Trachycarpus palm with 8 feet of trunk? He says that palm was around $2,600 at a nursery there, and the trunk was a little bit smaller than ours. $2,600, isn't that nuts? It's a lot of dough. Your memory is doing good. I can hardly remember that far. I can remember. I'll tell you something. White with dreamy eyes. I got a mind like a steel trap. I can remember everything so vivid and clear from when I was a kid, from many moons ago. But if I have to think about, if you ask me what I did yesterday or last week, I actually have to really think about it. Really think about it. But if you ask me what I did, you know, in the summer of 1971 with my friends, I could probably tell you. It's so bizarre. Or when I look at a picture of me back in 1969, I can remember riding my mini bike in that picture. I totally remember when that picture was taken. My mom taking that picture. It's crazy, man. But like back in the day, I can remember everything that happened back then. But like I say, what happened yesterday, I have to really think about it. Must be age. 2,600. Yeah, it's crazy, Sandor. I got it for free, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to tell you honestly, I've never ever paid for a big palm tree. All the big palm trees in our garden I've got for free because what people phone me up and they ask me if I want a palm tree because they want to get rid of it. So the last one I took, then 2 years ago I took another one with 7 feet of trunk, and then I took one 2 years ago with 6 feet of trunk. But Last year, a guy phoned me up and he asked me if I wanted a 20-footer. And you know what? I just didn't really want to pay for the excavator and all that stuff. So I passed it along to my friend. And he's got an excavator business here. So he went and dug it out. So he got it for free. He got a 20-footer for free. And all the palms he has in his front yard, he got for free. And he's got this grove of 8 palm trees in his front garden that he got for free. And a few of them have probably 15 to 20 feet of trunk on them. One of the fastest growing palmetto, 2 inches in 1 month. Oh, you're palmetto. Cool. I just did a video on our palmettos. We got a lot of palmettos here. A lot of sables, a lot of sables. I think every human has that problem. Yeah, I think so too, Dave. And I guess it's just age. I don't know. Maybe it's Alzheimer's setting in. I don't know. But I can, like I say, I can really remember what I did in the past. It's so weird, especially if I look at a photo. If I look at a photo, I can remember when the photo was taken. I can remember what I did, what I was doing then. It's crazy. 45, 50 years ago. I got some yucca. Yeah, Baccata's nice. They're a nice hardy. I think that's a date-teal yucca, isn't it? I sent the picture to you as one of the. It was the one. Was that on Instagram, Camel? Because I'm on Instagram too, so I'm always posting a lot of pics on Instagram. I post way too many pics on Instagram. Free is always good. $7.50. That's not bad. That's actually a pretty good price. Yeah. Honestly, like, so the last one I got, Sandor, I was at the post office going in and a lady comes up to me and says, Joe, I need to talk to you. I got this palm tree you sold me 15 years ago and it's way too big. It's growing beside my house and I'm going to get it cut down if nobody wants it. Do you want it? Come and look at it. So I said, yeah, I'll come and look at it. So I looked at it. I said, yeah, I can move it. And that's the one we moved and it's actually looking very beautiful. None of the fronds have curled up on it. It looks healthy. I water it every single day. It looks really good. Yucca, banana yucca with edible fruit. Cool. That's okay. Just make sure you box it in real good and it will be a happy camper, Sandor. Tim Johnson's in there. How's it going, Tim? Hope you're having a good day out there. I'll give you a little weather report. Last time I looked, it was 21 degrees Celsius here. So it's around 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And humidity is 51%. Current time is 4:29 p.m. Pacific time here in the Southern Gulf Islands. Who's out there? Who's there? Come on in. I'm doing a live stream. Oh, no. Yeah, no. This is good. I do live streams. These guys are palmy people too. So I'm going to have to cut it short. And I want to meet my friend. Come on in. You can leave the gate open if you want.
No, you're not going to have me on camera.
Come on. These guys are awesome. Hey, I got to ask you something. I got friends in here from Ontario. These people are totally awesome. They moved here from Ontario. Awesome. I do live streams all the time. I'm going to give you a hug. Come here. Can we do this? You're probably going to fine for this. I love these guys. So this is Bill, Dr. Bill, and we'll say Nurse Esther.
Nurse Esther.
So you guys, hey, I got to ask you something. You guys moved here from Ontario 3 years ago?
Yes, we did. It'll be 5 in June.
Do you guys miss Ontario?
No.
You don't miss Ontario?
Oh, God, no.
So what do you think of the climate here?
It's tropical.
It's like the Mediterranean.
It's like the Mediterranean. You're getting it from the horse's mouth.
This is California.
This is Cal. So these guys moved here from California, or Ontario, Toronto?
Outside of Toronto, yeah.
What area? Because I got a friend Sandor that's in Ontario.
We were at Port Perry.
Port Perry. Hey, Sandor, do you know where Port Perry is? So is that the south of Toronto?
No, it's northwest, right?
Yeah.
Northwest.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So these are my
About
friends.
an hour from Toronto.
You know what's super cool? They gave me their license plates from their car from Ontario, and they're on our shed.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, cool. There's Quebec in there. There's Washington, D.C. in there.
Quebec.
There's Prince George. They're all over the world.
Quebec has real winter.
Quebec. Well, even Toronto has real winter.
Yeah.
The winter's here.
Oh,
I mean, people like to complain about the winters. Have a seat.
Yeah.
Take that off.
Where's Wendy?
Hey, Wendy. Come on out. We got
Party out here, Wendy.
Yeah, come on out. Do you guys want a beer?
No, we brought you some wine.
Oh, yeah. Okay, for sure. Let's get down. I'm glad you guys came. This is awesome. Okay, guys, hang on a sec. Do you want a beer?
No, I'm good.
You sure? Hey, Wendy.
I'm good.
Hey, Esther, go over.
This is live. I forgot he does those things. It's for 2 hours on. Oh, man. The leaves.
I love
Oh, you don't have to cut it.
No, I'll cut it short. Hey, guys, I'm going to cut this short, so thanks for joining in and meeting my friends Esther and Bill.
Yes, and we have a party to do now.
This party time here. We're gonna call it a Movid party
Yes.
because I gotta watch what I say on here because they censor
I
everything.
know,
You
I
gotta
know.
watch what you say on here.
I know.
Like there's something fishy going on, right? We all know that. We know there's something fishy going on.
We have lots of hugging to do.
We got lots of hugging to do. Watch next live stream. I'll be live streaming from jail
Yeah, yeah,
or a
really.
ticket. They're
You'll
giving
get good hugs
they're giving
there.
tickets to people on the mainland, and they said with the tickets now, if you're traveling outside your jurisdiction,
That's right.
if you don't pay your ticket, they're going to ding you on your when your insurance comes
I
due.
know. Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I
Oh yeah,
sent
you sent us that.
That's right.
Isn't that nuts?
And then you
What
sent
the
us
hell?
The other thing, yeah.
That is just that's ridiculous. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. So thanks for joining the live stream. That's 35 minutes. So I was gonna say I'll finish with a weather report: 21 degrees Celsius, 51% humidity,
I'm sweating.
and these guys do grow palm trees. These
Yeah.
guys are palm growers. How's the other one doing?
It looks very sad.
Yeah, they dug them out. They dug them out from the nursery down in the south end. The guy field grows them. He's got a lot of palms, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got about 30.
Oh, is that
We
right?
took the two
Okay.
biggest.
You took the biggest.
Yeah, we took the two biggest.
They're a
That
pain.
one's
Oh,
more
did you
shady
see
than
the one that we dug out?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Did you see that
No,
one?
I'm
When you...
gonna go look at
Oh,
it.
I'm going to show you. Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys, thanks for joining in. And I'm not going to stay safe out there because all you guys are safe. Everybody says to me, stay safe. I said, stay safe from what?
Yeah.
There's nothing to stay
From each
safe from.
other.
It's out. It's a safe place to be. Salt Spring Island is a safe place to be. Okay, take care, you guys. And cheers and aloha from the Banana Belt of Canada. Bye now. That's my live stream.
It's too funny.
Yeah.
That's nice.